Commitment management is the topic for today evening, and you'll be having multiple entrepreneurs who are going to share their perspective on the word commitment management. And let me put a perspective to the topic that we are going to be discussing today evening. It's commitment management, and to put the perspective straight, I've got a very small presentation of 5 minutes which will give you an idea of what commitment management is all about, and this is the tone that we are going to take for the rest of the session. So friends, what is commitment management? In simple words, commitment management is the science of being boringly consistent and predictable against all odds. This is applicable both in business as well as personal life. Consistency might give you a little boring feeling, but you need to still be consistent. And when you become predictable, you are absolutely going to be relied upon for the commitments that you make. A man is known by the commitment he makes, and he gets defined by the commitments that he fulfills. So everybody observes what you commit and what you deliver. Why is commitment management necessary? Friends, predictability builds trust and makes everyone feel safe and secure. In business especially, being committed increases your brand equity and loyalty from customers and people associated with you in business, thereby enabling business sustainability and growth, which ultimately definitely leads to profitability. Friends, managing every aspect of business is critically important. Let's understand how to manage commitment. Once made, how do you manage it? Friends, it is very important for us to define the commitment that we make. Once you define the commitment, you need to communicate it with clarity to the entire ecosystem, which might be consisting of your team, your vendors, your customers, all the people who are going to be your potential customers. So clarity of communication of commitment can build traction the business requires. Once you communicate with clarity, you need to set the right expectations. Expectations management is a different topic altogether. The clarity of your commitment should not confuse the customer or the audience that is watching your commitments. You need to have the right expectations, and you need to communicate them along with the commitment that you have made. You need to execute to deliver. A commitment is nothing but a promise to execute some promise in a form of a product or a service or a combination of both. You need to execute for this to be delivered. You need to be absolutely transparent in your commitment and in the process how you are going to deliver that commitment. So transparency will gain support to you for delivering your commitment from your entire ecosystem. And ultimately, friends, you need to deliver what you have committed, and you are going to be measured for that. You are going to be monitored for that, and you are going to be made accountable. And social media anyways has made the whole world into a small village. So everybody observes and comments. Friends, what is everybody's mantra? The entrepreneurs of Business Opportunities Club are going to explain their mantras. Let me explain mine. Commitment is equal to growth plus prosperity. Friends, commitment management is all about people, people, and people. We need to keep our promise to people in our ecosystem. And this ecosystem is nothing but people who are our teams, vendors, stakeholders, customers, family, and friends. When we fulfill our promises, it adds to stability and security to their lives. And then business growth and personal prosperity is just a byproduct. Every fulfilled commitment adds happiness in the entire ecosystem. Friends, the case study that I would like to give you on behalf of St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures is we committed a price for the white villas at Kasara when we began the project. And you will be surprised to understand, generally to build a villa, you need a foundation of 4 feet. As a quality standards with St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures, my partner and my friend and my managing director, Mr. Nagu, is also on the board tonight. He's going to be speaking about his commitment management. But we commit, and once we commit, we'll live by it. A foundation generally takes 4 feet depth. We do it 7 feet with St. Angelo's VNCT Ventures with all the villa developments that we do. But in the case of Kasara, 50% of the land, we didn't get a solid bottom, because of which we had to go as deep as 22 feet below the ground. Friends, mind you, the budget went for a toss, but we still kept up to our commitment. We didn't charge a single penny to a customer extra, although we are absolutely going to be hassled in terms of financials, which is going to be making for a 22 feet foundation for a 20 feet villa. So you can imagine the structure will be 22 plus 20 feet. It becomes a 42 feet structure What will be visible will be 20 feet, but what goes below the ground is really going to cost us a lot. But we maintained our commitment, and this picture is about the filling and the foundation that can be visibly seen, which has gone 22 feet below the ground. So that is the kind of commitment that we maintain at St. Angelo's VNC Debentures, whether it is me or whether it is Nagu Chidambaram. We don't deviate from the commitment that we made. So that's a case study that I shared on behalf of St. Angelo's VNC Debentures for the project at White Villas, Kasara.